Are you moving to Nashville and still looking for the perfect neighborhood for you? Today we're gonna check out Germantown and see if this is the next home for you. The walkability, the incredible restaurants, the location from downtown, it has it all. Let's see if this is the next place for you to live, and we're gonna get started right now. If this is the first time to my channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, drinking, working, playing, the good, the bad, the pretty, the ugly of living in Nashville, Tennessee, then hit the subscribe button. Click that bell so you are notified every time we put out new content so you can stay ahead of what's happening in the Nashville market. I'm Scott Hardesty, and as a real estate consultant, my team and I get phone calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you moving to Nashville, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving tomorrow or next year, give us a call, shoot us a text. Better yet, schedule a Zoom call. I'd love to see your face, and we would love to help you make a smooth transition from wherever you are in the world right here to Nashville, Tennessee. So it's kind of loud, there's cars driving by, but I'm here in Germantown. Behind me is Germantown Cafe. We're gonna get into the food scene here in a second, but you have that, you have Emmy Squared over there, you have Italian Market. But I want to show you this angle here, because behind me here is the Skyline of Nashville downtown area. There's a building kind of in between us and the Skyline, but it's right there. You could walk to Broadway from here. You could walk to the Capitol building. So this location is incredible. Germantown to me is one of my favorites. But let's start with the food. I don't think there's another place in Nashville that has so many good restaurants in one location. You have Fifth and Taylor, Butcher Town Hall, Taylor, Nashville. Over here on this other side here, you have a chocolate bar called Tempered, and on the weekends they do an absinthe bar. That's not really my thing, but it's a cool experience to go check out. So I mean, the list goes on. You have Rolf and Daughter. You have, I can't even keep up, right? But trust me on this, that you're not gonna find a better food scene in Nashville than right here in Germantown. So that's just one thing about the area that I like, but it's also very walkable. So these streets here are, they're kind of tight, but you have houses, and then mixed in with the houses are these restaurants and local businesses, local shops, things like that. So, and then if you go back over this way, you have, right there is the new Tennessee State Library. I haven't made it there yet, but it's on the list to do. I did go to the Tennessee State Museum, which is also brand new and just in this area. It's free to go to. I went a couple weeks ago and we spent hours in there. We didn't even finish it because there's just, I'm kind of a nerd, but it's a cool place to go and check out the history of Nashville and Tennessee, and they go way back. So you have those kind of things. And right beside the Tennessee State Museum is the farmers market. I think it's the biggest farmers market in town. They're open year round with an inside area with restaurants and really good food in there as well. So a really cool place and things to do over here. Other things to do here, we have the Sound Stadium in this area. So if you like baseball, great place to go. Even if you don't like baseball, they've figured it out. They did a great job with this stadium. If you don't like minor league baseball, right to the right of right field, they have what they call the batter's box. And it's ping pong, cornhole. They have drinks there for you, putt, because they know that not everyone likes minor league baseball. I like it, so it's not a problem for me, but not everyone does. So it's a really fun stadium, and then they have events going on throughout the year there as well. And right across the street from the stadium is Von Elrod's. If you want to grab a drink before or after the game, that's a good spot. Some other things to do over here, you have Topgolf. It's not technically in Germantown, but it's just across the street from the river. So that's another thing that you can do from here. But again, you could walk to Broadway from here. It's not a quick walk, but you could do it. I've done it before, and it's just, you're right in the middle of everything. So another cool thing is a lot of these houses over here have rooftops. So you have a great view of the skyline of Nashville on a lot of these homes over here. Germantown is one of my favorite neighborhoods in town. I probably say that in every video, but the reason I do these different parts of town is because I like them so much. But also, I want to show you some of the houses over here, what you can get for your money over here. It's obviously gotten more and more expensive, but location wise to downtown, if you work downtown, you can't really beat it. And if you just want to be in a nice scene of food and just lots of people walking around and hanging out, this is the place to be. So let's go check out some houses. And I also want to mention that across the river is going to be River North. I've heard that they're going to build a walking bridge to connect Germantown and River North, but I don't know that yet. You can prove me wrong if you know otherwise. But let's go check out some houses. We'll drive around the neighborhood and comment below. Let me know if what you think about this neighborhood. Is this your favorite neighborhood in Nashville, or do you like something else? Let's go. All right, we are at the first home in Germantown I want to look at, and I went ahead and came inside this home because I want you to see the rooftop here. It's windy, so I'll go inside in a second, but just want you to see this is what Germantown does. They put a lot of rooftops up. This one unfortunately does not have a view of downtown. You do see where Werthan Lofts is. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside here just so you can hear me. Werthan Lofts is an old factory that they converted into condos, and really cool development. They kept a lot of the brick. So inside each condo, or most of them, have exposed brick in the walls. A lot of the wood floors are the originals. Really cool spot. That's what you have a view of from this one, but you don't necessarily need a view of downtown to have a good time on a rooftop deck. This one is listed at 1.4 million. You have 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths, and 2 half baths. And then you have almost 3,500 square feet. So a huge house, lots of bedrooms. You know, you're a little bit away from, again, you know, you're kind of on the far end of Germantown. Sorry, it's loud today, but this is a great spot, a great location. You know, new construction here, but you know, this is what you get in Germantown. You get the rooftops. This is a huge bonus room here, right beside the rooftop. So it is three stories, so you do have to do some walking, but if you're up for it, this is definitely could be a home for you. Yeah, so, you know, price wise, there's not a whole lot under $1 million right now. There's one that I found for $700,000, but it's a 1 bedroom, 1.5 bath, and it could be commercial or residential, or you could live there and have a business going as well. So, but this is the first house, 1.4, new construction, but a huge one, 3,500 square feet is a lot of space with 5 bedrooms. So let's go check out the next one. This next house might be my favorite. It's a little more expensive. You're almost at 1.9 million, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, 3,160 square feet. But you are right beside Barista Parlor here on one side, and then you have James Beard award-winning City House restaurant on the other side of you. And right beside me here is 312, the Chicago pizza here, made by Chicago people. Know how to do it. This is a great spot. You have beautiful wood floors, quartz counters, huge owner suite. You don't have a rooftop on this one, but you can literally, you know, if you walk down the alleyway here this way, you can actually see the baseball stadium from here. So you can just walk to that. Awesome location. I mean, you can't beat this location. If you want, it's not a quiet life that you're going to be living right here, but it is. But you're right in the middle of everything. So again, you pay for the location here at 1.9, but just a beautiful house with everything done the right way. Let's go check out the next one. Right, we are at our final house in Germantown today, and it's just across the street here. You can't see a whole lot of it because it's in a development right here, but this one, start off with, does have a rooftop with views of downtown, which is awesome. And you have 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, 2,255 square feet, listed at 1.74 million. You're not getting a deal in Germantown. That's what the price is here. Beautiful high-end finishes, quartz and granite countertops throughout the house. And here's a cool thing about this house is that it is a short-term rental. The zoning on it is mixed use. And so I think you could potentially continue to Airbnb this property. So I would have to do a little more digging on that. But if you're gonna do Airbnbs in Nashville, please watch my other video about that, about the regulations that Davidson County has put on Airbnbs. But this one is, they're advertising as being able to purchase it and transfer that permit over to be able to Airbnb. Obviously, I mean, you have to get your own permit, but a lot of properties are grandfathered in to where if you sell it, you won't be able to transfer that permit over. So it's just, you know, I have one, for example, I have an Airbnb where if I sell that property, the next owner cannot get a permit for it because it's grandfathered in, and the zoning no longer allows a short-term rental on it. So, but this one, the zoning might be right for it, because really it has to be like a commercial zoning. Mixed use, I think, may fall into that depending on what it is, but you could potentially purchase this one and Airbnb it. But yeah, so there's 3 homes in Germantown. Again, man, this is such a cool place. If you're looking in this price range, you're probably going to be over $1 million in Germantown at this point. But if that's your price range, don't purchase without at least checking this area out. This is the kind of feel and vibe that you're looking for. I hope this helps. If you have questions or comments, I'd love to hear them from you. And I will see you next time on That Nashville Life. Later.